Everyone, welcome back into another one. Really quick one this week. So if you remember over TT, and I mentioned in a few videos about some of the work that I was doing with Honda, doing some of filming work for one of their videos. We did some in here, an interview, some stuff out on track on the bikes, and some stuff around the grandstand. They finally got all finished. Alex from Honda, who's the media guy, he sent me the link this morning. So he sent me the file and said, there you go and share it around your socials, and like free to use it basically. So it's his thank you from Honda to me, I guess, was for all the work you've done. Here's the file. Go and show it. So it was good working with them. I enjoyed it, and I think it's come out really well. But I'll get straight over to it now and see what you think. Let me know.
Hard on the brakes, ready for the gooseneck. Back to second gear. Out the gooseneck. See the huge crowd. Hard on the gas, third, fourth, fifth, ready for those two fast left. The sunlight's coming in your eyes, you're tucked in and you're going for it. But you're not racing, you're travelling to an incident because you're a travelling marshal. You're not only trying to go to the incident as fast and as safely as possible, you're listening to a radio, you're thinking about the incident and you're thinking about what's all going to happen. This is Beyond the Blade and this is the Travelling Marshals. First of all, thank you for inviting us into your, I think the best way to describe it is man cave.
It is a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah. I am very, very envious. If you could just run us through what it takes to be, first of all, a travelling marshal. I mean, how do you apply?
We're all asked to do it, we're invited to do it. We try and find people we've all had to compete at the Manx or the TT. And up until this year, we've all had to live locally as well. It's the kind of thing people say to you, if you ever get asked, just have a go at it, because it's such a privilege to be asked to do it. There's a list as long as your arm of people who have asked to do it and they just keep getting turned away because they're trying to do it for the wrong reasons. If you go looking to do it, you see a travelling marshal on a Fireblade zipping around the TT course and you think, I want to do that, I want to ride that bike around the TT course. And if that's the reason you're doing it for the wrong reasons. It goes back to the fact we're all ex-racers, we've all raced here to a decent level and we can all be at a speed where we're easy to negotiate. 90% of the riders are going to pass us, apart from maybe sort of the back third of the twins race and the sidecars. And then at the Grand Prix, it's going to be quite the opposite, where we're having to pass them.
You mentioned a little bit about the speed being important. So obviously when you're out on track, it's live and you could have John McGuinness behind you. So how important is it to have a Fireblade with that performance?
Like for the TT, it's crucial. People have asked us about, why don't you use Africa Twins? Why don't you use something that's got more carrying capacity? Literally the best motorbike that Honda produce, and they give us the best weapon for us to do the best job we can on track, to be up to speed and to stay out of the way, basically.
If you're at a station on track and you hear, can you go to it, you've got to literally enter one of the fastest tracks in the world at speed. But what is a travelling marshal? What do you do? Have you got first aid response? What can you do?
There's 8 of us now this year, and we position ourselves around the course: Grandstand, Ballacrane, Kirkmichael, Sulby Bridge, Parliament Square. Then we have one at the Gooseneck, Brandywell, and then back to the start. So we all have a section that we cover. So anywhere between Ballacrane and Kirkmichael, that's basically my sector. And we'll basically get a shout of go to standby, which just means get yourself prepared. You're probably going to go to an incident, where the incident is, and that's all we get. It's just like Mike 5, Hanleys, go. Once you get to sea, you're in charge technically. The marshals will deal with what they've got as best they can. We do have a certain amount of medical equipment that we keep to look after the riders if we need to. And so our main role is scene management. So we're approaching it as a racer would think. And if it's flagged too early, and then you go through it thinking there's nothing, then you can speed up and come across. So it can't be flagged too early, can't be flagged too late. Is it the correct flags? Are people in the right place? And then we're basically, can we continue the session? And if need be, also help deal with the rider, which tends to happen more on the mountain because there's just less doctors and marshals up there.
Thanks for your time, mate. Thanks for doing what you do, because as you say, without you guys, the event wouldn't exist. It's that simple.
Yeah, it's a job that not everyone wants to do, but it's a privilege to do it and to get these bikes every year. I'm like a kid every year. Every time the new Hondas are coming, they're on the boat, go down and get it, and just can't wait. Like, I'm just a massive fan of the bike and everything that goes with the TT. I'm just a TT fan at the end of the day, and I get to be involved, so it's great.
Cheers for your time, Woody.
No problem at all.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, there you go. It was quite good, wasn't it? I thought it was anyway. I think they do a really, really nice job of the way they film stuff and show things off. And I think it shows us in a good light. And I think it was a really nice video. Way different from the stuff I produce, isn't it? It's literally me just stood here with a camera talking to you. But the way they film it and edit it and put it all together, it's really, really, really professional, really good. But yeah, let me know what you think. Stick some comments down and get some more questions coming, because we're going to have another Q&A coming soon. Hopefully with one of the other TMs in here as well. Thanks a lot. See you in the next one.